Hello there, my name is Patricia Richards and I'm the property mixologist for Wynn Resorts. Today I'd like to prepare for you an original recipe called the Fig Sidecar, which is a delicious twist on the classic, and it's a wonderful full flavored cocktail, just great this time of year with autumn and winter upon us. So let me prepare for you the Fig Sidecar. But first of all, we need to have our mise en place, which is our bar setup. And whether you're a food chef or a bar chef, mixologist, the mise en place really is essential and key, and that's your bar setup, like I was saying. So first of all, we're going to have these few ingredients here, and we're going to make a fig infusion. The fig infusion, it consists of 3 ingredients. We have Martell VSOP cognac. We're going to need 45 ounces of this. You can scale down this recipe, of course, if you need to. And then we're going to do 30 ounces of mission figs. They're the dried mission figs. And we're going to basically trim off the ends of these because they have that woody, stocky tip here. And we don't want that in our infusion because they may impart a slight bitterness, and we don't want that. So we're going to take those off, and we're going to slice these dried mission figs in half, okay? And then we need 30 ounces of these. And you're just going to pop them into a large measuring cup until you get the correct amount, okay? For demonstration purposes, I'm just going to pop a few of them into here. What we'll need for this infusion is a Tahitian vanilla bean. We'll need half of a Tahitian vanilla bean. And this is what they look like. And we're just going to take a sharp knife and we're going to gingerly slice, without cutting ourselves, this bean in half, lengthwise. Okay? We just need half for this particular recipe with the 30 ounces of dried mission figs sliced in half and the 45 ounces of Martell VSOP cognac. And now I'm going to take, on the inside part of it, I want to lightly scrape this beautiful bean, the insides of the bean. It's like a black paste, if you will. And we're going to stick that right into the infusion with the pod, okay? And then basically you'll need to have a larger jar for this. I'm just doing a small amount here for demonstration purpose. And this will all go into a larger jar, and we're going to infuse it overnight at room temperature for 40 hours, basically. Over 40 hours room temperature. Then you're going to run it through a fine mesh strainer afterwards to remove all of this vanilla bean and fig seeds, etc. Okay? And at the end of all of that, you're going to have this beautiful infusion that has this excellent cognac mixed with the sweet fig and the vanilla. It's just an excellent, beautiful infusion that you can even enjoy by itself, okay? So this mise en place is now ready. And then the last item that we'll need is a fresh sweet and sour for this cocktail. How to make the fresh sweet and sour: we need freshly squeezed and strained lemon juice. So again, we're going to clean off our knife. And if you have an electric citrus juicer or one of these hand citrus juicers from OXO. It's a wonderful product that I personally love to use. So you get the idea of what I'm doing here. We're freshly squeezing the lemon juice, and then from here we're going to strain it through a fine mesh strainer once again, all the seeds and pulp. Okay. We just want to extract the beautiful juice. If you have a little bar spoon, you can kind of help it along a little bit. Okay? And from here, we'll need simple syrup. And how to make the simple syrup is very simple, and hence the name. So what we have is either your choice of a fine granulated sugar with a quality bottled water. You can do equal parts and just stir to dissolve. So it's nice and clear like this. Or your alternative, if you can't find fine granulated sugar, you could do regular granulated sugar with boiling water and just stir to dissolve. So your choice. And then to make our sweet and sour, you have your 2 ingredients, the lemon juice we just squeezed, the simple syrup, and we're going to do equal parts into this other glass. Equal parts lemon juice, simple syrup, equals the fresh sweet and sour. All right. So now we have all of our mise en place ready to go. Give this a little stir. And now we can build our cocktail. Awesome. So let's move over here. We are going to do a technique called a stirring technique. And from here we have our infusion, the fig infusion we've made. We need 1.5 ounces. going to pop that right into our mixing glass. From here, we have this delicious Grand Marnier Cordon Rouge. We're going to use half an ounce. And this is a cocktail you can actually batch up if you have a party. You can batch it ahead and people can stir and help themselves. It's a great, also an alternative for you. And this Benedictine liqueur, not B&B, we're going to use the Benedictine, and we need a nice splash of this, okay? Not too much. It's a very powerful, intense product, so we just need a good splash, and that's it. And then we have our fresh sweet and sour we've just made. We're going to add an ounce. So we've got our 4 ingredients, and now we're going to add some ice and give it a nice stir. A lot of the cocktail geek friends of mine, including myself, we like to give a little bend to our bar spoon. And the reason for that is they'll get right into the glass, kind of sit on the edge of the glass, so when you stir, you have this beautiful, elegant stir. And this technique takes a little practice. You can practice at home if you like with some water and some ice. And they say to do 20 times to the left, 20 times to the right, stirring. But this cocktail needs a really, really nice stir. You can stir easily for a minute and a half. So we need a little dilution for this, because all the intense, beautiful flavors we have going on. As you can see over here to my right, I have the cocktail glass already pre-chilling. Now I can feel it. It's really well chilled. I think we're ready to go on this one. And we're going to discard this ice that I was using for chilling. Give it a little shake. And now I have my julep strainer, which is a concave shape to it. And we're going to pour into our chilled glass. It's a beautiful color. So last but not least is our garnish. And so I'm going to, over here we have our beautiful orange, and we're going to slice off about a 50-cent piece size. And we want to get as little of the flesh as possible on that, okay? We just need one. So you can pre-cut those as well. And come over to the cocktail, and we want to squeeze this right over the cocktail. So we want to express the essential oils, those beautiful orange oils, it smells great, right over the cocktail, and then gently drop it so that the orange is facing upwards. And this is just lovely. It smells divine with those orange oils. And this is your fig sidecar. I hope you enjoy it. You get the richness of the cognac, a little of the orange and fig. It's a great flavor combination. Beautiful acidity, and the fig comes through nicely. My name is Patricia Richards. Enjoy.